A car came crashing into a coffee shop in California. The shop owner says that driver lucky to be alive. Amanda Quintana has more.
Shattered glass and broken tables is what's left behind at Badass Coffee on Stony Point Road now that this car that slammed into the shop has been removed.
The car was just destroyed. They had to drag it out and put it on wheels. It wouldn't even roll. The whole roof was cut off. I don't know how the guy survived.
Badass Coffee owner Tony Dethridge got the call at 2 a.m. thinking there was a break-in, not expecting to find an entire car in the middle of his business. But what's even more shocking is how it got there.
Here's part of the front of the car. Side skirt or something.
Police believe he was going too fast around this turn, then ran into this grassy hill, and that propelled him into the parking lot.
He had to go 50, 60 feet in the air. You know, you could see where he didn't touch any ground, went over the top of signs. So it was probably something straight out of the movies.
The car then hit this tree about 50 yards from the grass, spun, and went directly into the glass.
He's just lucky to be alive, and that he didn't hurt somebody else.
When first responders arrived, the driver was still trapped inside the crushed car in the back seat. They had to use hydraulic tools to get him out.
The challenge with this one was the volume of glass involved in the incident. Firefighters described it as almost trying to extricate the victim on ice.
That driver has now been identified as 21-year-old Ronald Chuck Gomez. He was taken to the hospital and then arrested for driving under the influence. Dethridge says with so many other options like Uber, this should have never happened. He hopes they can get back to business tomorrow, but says this is a tough blow after the last few years of fires, the pandemic, and now rising costs.
We'll get through it. Everything will come back around, and hopefully we're still here.
In Santa Rosa, Amanda Quintana, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
A 17-year-old in Colorado making headlines. He is a national chess master who basically can only use half of his brain. Griffin McConnell has severe seizures and has undergone 4 brain surgeries, including a hemispherectomy where the left side of his brain was disconnected. The teen had to relearn skills like walking and talking, and his favorite, playing chess. McConnell says after his latest surgery, his game has improved, and he recently won the Colorado Scholastic Championship.
I learned how to do chess more than I wanted to walk or talk.
He was still paralyzed on his right side, but before he was even verbal, he was pointing at the chess set, and we were playing over his hospital bed.
McConnell's family started a nonprofit called Chess Abilities to help others with disabilities play the sport, and they plan to hold a chess tournament for those with disabilities.